In this step, we're going to be adding a button in the top right corner that we can click to create a tweet. So let's start off by generating that button. So lore generate component, and I'm going to call it create button. I'm going to open up the button in components, and I'm going to replace the JSX here with a template for the button, and then we've also got some styles. So I'm going to create a function for get styles. And then I'm going to paste in some styles and pull those into render. All right, so now we've got a button created, and we need to add it to the header right here in the top. So I'm going to open up header, and we're going to include that button right below the nav bar down here. So I'm going to start by pulling it in, get our create button. And then I'm going to add it right here. All right, now if we save that and we refresh the page, we can see our button showed up, but it's a little too far to the right. So I want to move it over, and I'm going to keep it contained within this main header area. And so to do that, our button is using absolute positioning. So in the header, we're going to add some styles in there as well. What we're going to do is we're going to make it a relative container. So now the button will be positioned relative to that container. Get styles. All right, we're going to add the style to that container. So style equals styles.container. All right, so now if we save that and we refresh again, now our button is moved over and we have the same spacing on both sides. So that's what we're looking for visually. All right, so functionally, we want to click this button and we want something to happen. So ideally, we're going to click it and it's going to be launching a dialog. So I'm going to open up the create button and I'm going to add a click handler. So on click, I'm going to say this dot on click. So I'm going to create a function called on click. And right now, I'm just going to have it log a message to the console. So we'll just say create tweet, since that's what we want our button to do. So if we refresh the application and open up the developer tools, and I click on the button, we can see some messages for creating tweets. So now we have a button and our button works, and we can click on it and we have a callback. So in the next step, we'll be connecting this to a dialog and getting it to actually launch something visually.